Anyway, time for this somewhat infamous two-parter. Why is the cinematography so good in these first few episodes?
I assume they had money.
And the director was not yet jaded.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, listen, they had to make 98 episodes, man. Oh, Nazis.
Not this shit again.
Hmm. The former Imperial Japanese Navy? Oh, I'm sure he did nothing wrong. Kind of crazy to think that all this shit happened like 26 years from this, from when Kamen Rider was made.
It is kind of weird when you see Japanese media talk about Imperial Japan,
I
considering that's
mean,
a taboo subject there. Oh no, the Nazi. Oh no, the Nazi. The Imperial Japanese soldier. Oh no.
listen, he changed, and now he's a chameleon. Oh yeah, I love this part. Chameleon Man is literally just carrying him by his shoulder. And of course, that means he can easily isolate sounds as well. I sure do love my Imperial Japanese father. I sure do hope he did nothing wrong during the war.
Dude, it's just fucking gold. Just tell him.
I mean, I think they say it's like trillions of yen worth of.
Exactly how much gold could you hide inside that thing?
Oh, it's not that. It's in a casket. That just says where they buried all their Nazi gold. As we all know, the Nazis had all that gold due to all their, economy doing so well at the end of the war. I mean, they could have very well been hoarding. Some of the officers were definitely hoarding gold, but that was for themselves.
Yeah, honestly, some of the
Which is
weird.
why he was so reluctant to give up the secret. That was his
Yeah,
gold.
yeah. He's
There's,
been slowly taking out bars of gold from there. Prove me wrong. I like also Shocker just sees Kamen Rider and they run away.
this is the sixth episode. You better get used to this, motherfuckers. Didn't you have like a tally of how many people Kamen Rider kills?
Hongo alone is over 100. I think it's like almost 150. Wasn't this map made
Nazi gold
26
over
years?
here!
Wasn't this map made 26 years ago? Are they still constructing the dam?
Oh my god, they're American construction workers.
We're getting paid by the hours, boys.
So, yeah, giving everybody like 2 seconds between the warning and when the explosives go off.
Once again, American
Yes.
construction workers.
These are the men that made the Hoover Dam. I still like to believe there are corpses in the concrete of the Hoover Dam. There aren't, but,
To be fair, how do we know that?
good point.
Has there been an investigation? I know there's
Yeah,
something like that for the Chinese Wall. The Great Chinese Wall and stuff. The Great Wall of China. I don't know why I called it Chinese Wall. Um,
Eh, well, I mean, if they had like filled up the inside with bodies, for one, that's not a very good construction material.
No, the theory was always that when they were making the dam, people would fall in and die, and then they just get covered over by the concrete they were laying.
You could probably You could probably find void spaces inside the dam if you scanned it with the things that do that.
Yeah. What is the connection between the Nazis and Shocker? No one will ever.
Wait, isn't like to be fair, the Great Leaders had like 17 origins, but one of them was like he was like a Buddhist monk or something.
Yes. I think so. Dr. Shimagami was. Well, he has weird occult powers. I believe this is the episode where we find out that many of the Shocker people are ex-Nazis, as opposed to Shin Kamen Rider, where they're crypto bros. Have you ever wanted to hear this song over 100 times?
I love hearing. Welcome to being an Ultraman fan.
It's fucking 98 episodes, man. This is like half the thing. This is like half the soundtrack.
Hey,
Whenever
I paid
another
my-
song.
I paid my neighbor's kid $20 to write this. We've got to get our money's worth.
He's dead.
Couldn't afford the foam effect this time.
Yeah.
Check to see. Kamen Rider seems very unfazed about seeing a man die in front of him.
Kamen Rider doesn't care. He was Shocker.
Once again, American superheroes.
Listen, Kamen Rider feels nothing towards his enemies. He has no sympathy for them.
Wait, they're the ones that gave him his abilities.
Yes.
Yes.
How would they not know?
Yes. They have this plot point like 3 times, I think. Also, yes, the sluts are irradiators. Don't ask how. They have to keep researching Kamen Rider even though they made him.
Maybe they accidentally made him. They didn't mean to do this.
Yeah, and this is their great plan. After... Yeah. How are we gonna defeat Kamen Rider? Oh, put him in a box.
Didn't they do that the last episode we watched?
Yeah, but then they threw a bomb in there. That was their mistake.
I need to know what's inside. Is it Legos?
Just the Lego
Shake it.
swastika.
Shake it, it's probably Legos.
Shake it more. Reminder, Kamen Rider does not tell anyone about any of his findings. Nobody needs to know.
Wait, you left her there?
Yeah. I'm sure they could handle it.
Well, I mean, if he had just told them that it was full of gold, then they might not be there tomorrow.
All alone because of shock. Don't worry, it only took you 98 episodes, man.
I
And then they come back
I
like
fucking
5
knew
times.
this was gonna happen.
Driver, you're going the wrong way. Driver says, E.
Hey, listen, this was
That
like the
was
first time this
actually-
happened in this
I will say
series.
that's actually somewhat of a decent effect there.
Yeah, it's a good time up with the soundtrack. Yeah, it's like, they chose not to shoot them, right here, because... Well, I mean, I guess Kamen Rider is bulletproof, but...
Thank you,
You remember that time we put 2 actors in a closed space and then suffocated them with a CO2 spray?
It was fine. Again, they wouldn't know about his increased endurance because... I also don't know why they keep putting chains on Kamen Rider in the early episodes.
Well, you see, they had
Literally...
all of this chain and they had to use it, so.
I guess so. Like, literally the first episode, Kamen Rider breaks out of chains. So, like... You think they would have figured it out by now?
Yeah, it's a funny story I actually learned today. Completely nothing to do with what we're watching, but you know that shit game X-Men Destiny?
Kinda.
Yeah. It turns out that they had a Juggernaut fight, where the goal of the Juggernaut fight was to hit him enough until he fell down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Someone in the staff complained about that because Juggernaut is literally supposed to be invincible. You can't beat him like
Oh, he's not invincible, he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
That's like his power.
Yeah. Yeah, and they said, it's fine, Marvel won't care. And when they submitted the boss, Marvel sent them an encyclopedia and a bunch of X-Men comics.
Very nice.
That game was a fucking disaster.
Knowing a man like you should be braver than that.
Is
This is
that
also Shiro.
What happens to him?
He mysteriously disappears.
Okay, so he's dead, okay.
No, he just mysteriously disappears like all the supporting cast. Someone else will come in and they'll be like, "Hi, I'm gonna be gone the next episode."
I just imagine that every character that disappears and never comes back was just killed off screen.
God damn it, shocker.
They got Taki in the end.
They got him on his flight. That's why he never comes back. I know that frightened yell anywhere.
Okay, Shaka, I want you to read the Overlord list about, minions having clear see-through visors or whatever.
Yeah, but would anybody sign up to be a Shocker minion if other people could see who they were, though?
That's what the face paint is for.
Yeah, no one will be able to tell them apart.
The Shaka minion's old look is kind of weird to me. Why did they change it?
Yes, they change it multiple times.
The most iconic is the luchador.
The skulls. The skull man. Not to be confused with Skull Man. Heinrich. I'm sure he never did anything wrong during the war. Well, if he was Himmler, I don't think he's a doctor for one, but...
They just found some random guy with the same name.
They just assumed it was him.
Yep.
He's just another Nazi with him, Heinrich in their name.
Then they
See,
open
it's a
it
great
up
leader,
and
Mark.
finds out that then they open it up and find out that the treasure is a new nerve gas.
This is a thing multiple times. I don't know. Don't ask how I got out of that outfit.
He jumped.
Oh, yeah, you got me there. How will I ever get out of this box?
Well, that was abrupt.
Find out. Next time. Same Kamen Rider time. Same Kamen Rider channel. I'm sure I've said this before, but in Shin Kamen Rider, they made sure to emulate the original by also having the main actor get a leg injury.
Nice.
Up and down the stairs. Man, I wonder how someone got injured on this. It seems like such a safe production. Rider killer trap. They never use this again.
Oh, it didn't work. So...
Jump.
Damn it.
Oh no!
Foiled by lids.
Seeing his neck again, pretty cursed.
They analyzed his powers. That's how they knew to close the hatch.
Yeah.
I still say that looks like an Ultraman head.
Was it thrown shade?
Cannot last forever. Never seen in this series the turbine going out. Perhaps the Henshin pose actually activates the turbine.
He just sweeps his arm really hard.
Yeah.
Also, what's with this music?
This is one of their, like, 5 songs. This is the scary song. Oh, I guess we gotta let him go. I love that Dr. Heinrich apparently just wears a giant Iron Cross necklace on him at all times.
Just to know that he's Nazi. I'm surprised he
You
wasn't
know.
a swastika. Although it may have been just the actor just didn't want to wear a swastika, which is understandable.
Shoot, boss.
So I had to
It's a
shoot it.
fake. Yeah, you know, the Nazis, they made something to survive a nuclear blast.
Something that wasn't used until they were destroyed.
You know. No. They'll get him now. We've got him surrounded by mooks.
Still jump, though.
How will Kamen Rider ever get out of this one?
Oh, Imperial Gram.
Yeah, Imperial Grandpa.
Yeah, we saved Imperial Grandpa. No, he'll never pay for his crimes.
You never did anything bad during the Japanese War, did you?
Look, I was at Nanking, but, you know.
I mean, probably not. He was a sub-captain.
Oh.
All he probably did was just machine gun sailors that were stuck in the water.
Then he jumped. No one could follow him.
Wouldn't that cause the entire place to flood?
Yes. Those men are probably dead. Obviously, it'd be the most safe in Japan. Japan was having no problems with the war at this point. As we all know, Hitler liked the Japanese people.
Can we call them savages?
Yes, I believe so. Listen, the treasure has been used by no one. Well, except me that one time. Ah, man, what a strong, independent woman character. It'd be terrible if she was replaced by some sort of stereotype.
This embroidery has a stitch for every man you killed.
She went off with Kamen Rider to Europe, to protect Europe, and then was never seen again. Completely replaced by
Yeah, I
two
just
different
noticed
female assistants.
those binoculars. They don't actually go over the mask's eyes.
Yes. What's your point?
Yes, I can see nothing.
It was... Ah, yes, this is a very real shot. We did see a guy crawling on the walls here, but it's probably nothing.
It's kind of weird. I feel like this guy has, by comparison, the better effects so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, the transport.
Hands.
The, I do like that he looks very derpy.
You know. I mean, chameleons are kind of derpy looking animals, to be fair. Hooray.
Imagine you being a random person seeing this. See,
A motorcycle. There's no one on it. How could anyone ever get injured in this series?
I can't tell how he broke his leg.
Yeah.
Okay, now in this scene, you jump down from there. There's an effect, right? No, just jump.
It was more goons! I think they film at this location later in the series, where they have another fight in a roller coaster. There's a lot of fights on roller coasters in Kamen Rider for some reason.
It's probably like a theme park nearby that they have to deal with or something.
Yeah.
And it's actually just the same roller coaster.
Actually remote controlled. It's not just sentient like some of the other bikes in the series.
I know Black's bike is sentient.
Not the Cyclone. I don't know, I think X's bike, the Cruiser, yeah, that's X's bike.
Oh, is this where he broke his leg?
Maybe. I think it was episode 10. I can't remember. I looked it up at one point, but then I forgot. Run upstairs really fast. Oh man, this is my favorite Sonic level.
Yeah, he needs to jump on the rocket.
Yeah. Hey.
Just put a butterfly net over it.
Pongo, how did you survive? Don't worry about it.
That map has held up amazingly well for 27 years.
Yeah.
I mean, you killed Kamen Rider and, got the treasure. Why are they just
Nobody
doing it?
Nobody brought shovels for this, by the way. It's also buried like a foot underneath the ground.
Yep. Yep, the infamous part of this episode.
Yeah. Again, I like that this implies Kamen Rider somehow buried himself. It must be one of his 26 secrets. Not much seen in the series, or at least talked about, is Kamen Rider's swordmanship skills. He definitely killed most of those people, but
Kick tree!
Chameleon Man didn't move at all. He just stood there, hoping Kamen Rider wouldn't notice.
Wait, then why was there grass over it?
Must be one of his 26 secrets. Maybe he bought some turf just for this. He had a lot of time at it.
Rider has no mercy.
And he died.
Ah, yes. But so, hey, you know your dad killed 27 prisoners.
Listen. Hey, Commentator, I heard you just like threw a trillion yen worth of gold into the ocean.
To be fair, that would probably break the economy. He said. We were talking about this some other point.
I think one of the other writers should like find the gold out the ocean.
Aww.
Ah, puppies. They will never judge me for being a cyborg.
Anyway, I'm kidnapping
Again.
them.
Again, all the first episodes just end with Kamen Rider still has to fight Shocker.
Oh, B-Woman.
He's gonna be really sad.